God damn it, I do this every damn time. I'm sat there talking to myself and wondering why my mic isn't working. It's 10 freaking off, mate. Well, we appear to be live. I'm just going to copy-paste the link to my stream in the Discord chat so my chums can join. All of you lovely people are welcome to join No Man's Ski. Dingle ingle. Dingle ingle. Let's go with that. So yeah, we're playing some No Man's Sky today, as per request of one of my avid followers. Yes, it's a tremendous game about the expanse of space, which, of course, is you know, it's a great topic for this I've ruined it, haven't I? I'm trying to do an intro here. No, that's too loud. Apparently we have one viewer. Well, that's interesting, because I don't detect anything yet. Yes, we're No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky. It's nobody's. There's no one's. I wish I could show you guys the game in its full glory. But unfortunately, my recording softwares are limited to 1080p, 30 FPS. I mean, it does play brilliantly on PS5, I must confess. Freaking awesome. Like, almost flawless 60 FPS frame rate. And, you know, I'm pretty sure it's a 4K. I'm not entirely sure. I guess we'll have to play in order to find out. Yeah, I'm going to create a new game to be playing. I think that's just a cool idea. Starting from scratch, you know, that's always my technique with this sort of thing. I don't know. I don't know why I do it. It's just, well, I would play on the save that I've been doing on already, but, I just don't really feel like doing that. Plus, this is on normal. Like, why is it on normal mode? Why would I want to play normal? You know me, I always go hardcore. I always go the hardest of hardcore. Let's check it out, shall we? So we have normal, survival, permadeath. What's permadeath? Save is wiped upon death? That sounds dreadful. Survival challenge, more hazards, smaller inventory, increased costs. I'm more inclined to try that out, although I die enough on normal mode, so we'll have to see. Creative? Oh no! Where's the fun in that? Community expedition. Undertake a time-limited expedition for special rewards. I probably will. Oh, good evening! Welcome to the Bertegue 5 live stream. Here we're exploring space, or at least we will be once I get things going. I thought these windows used to be dynamic before, but they're not anymore. I would do a community expedition, but I don't really know how those work, or do I care? You won't be around as... of course, you can stick around for a bit. I'm always just going to assume you're going to pop off for dinner for a bit. So if you're going to stick around for a bit, I am going to just get straight into survival mode, because we're doing survival mode in No Man's Sky today. Welcome, Master Benjamin. We are playing No Man's Sky. It froze. Hang on a minute. There we go. It's a little jittery to start off, but once we've actually loaded in the world, it's kind of... Yeah, it does kind of have to generate a new universe, so there's that. Begin initialization? I wonder... I'm just gonna... Let's see if we can edge it as close to being complete as... fuck. Guess we did it. Let me just edge it. Yeah, that's a good one. Oh, we're on a frosty planet. That means I'm going to need a lot of sodium. Shit! Some nice trees. Ooh. Shield kinetic system. Great. I'd imagine my life support systems are still broken, though. As per usual. I'll need to repair my scanner. Scanner is damaged. Good. Aerial propulsion! Woohoo! Excelente! So we've got... Mining laser attachment is operational. Well, that would be a shame if it weren't. Oh, it's me! My name's Bertegue, and I'm gonna run around in circles on a frozen acid planet, or fuck you. I see mineral. We don't have a scanner at the minute. I need to I need to desperately do stuff, right? I need ferrite dust to repair my scanner, and I mean quick. Otherwise, this external temperature is going to wear down my freaking survival stuff. That's the thing I've never really liked about this game, is that you could just kind of suddenly start taking extreme amounts of damage very early on. Right, let's do you. And might as well mine this plant while we're here. There we go. Yes, I know, I can't really fix that right now. I need to repair my goddamn scanner. Multi-tool, we need to go to the multi-tool. Do I have enough ferrite? No! Of course I don't have any freaking ferrite. I'm taking health damage here. I don't even have a... See? I'm dying already. I'm gonna die before I've even gotten anywhere decent. Right, can I modify this? Yes, I can. Fix it. Now. I'm gonna freeze to death before I do anything here. I know I'm taking extreme cold damage. Ugh. Where's the fucking sodium? Ugh. Go get the sodium. Quick! I'm gonna friggin' die! I know it's critical, you spang! I need the sodium! Right! Can I fuel my exosuit Oh! Almost died there. Well, that wasn't panicky at all, was it? That was my health bar in the top left-hand corner, by the way. Automated distress signal. Very fun. Can I scan stuff now? No, my scanner is apparently still kind of broken. No analysis visor. I need to install an analysis visor before that. Well, let's get to the distress signal. I mean, first of all, I kind of want to figure out where the nearby stuff is. Why is it taking so long for my scanner to recharge? It's a pain in the ass. I know my thermal protection's falling. It's almost always falling. If I can make it to the ship before I freeze to death again, that would be great. Why is my scanner taking so long to recharge? Does this game understand how much pain this puts me in? Is there any chance of me being able to use... Because there's oxygen here. Thermal protection is... Ooh, that's lucky. Look at this, I just found sodium. Hopefully I'm not too loud for you guys. Boosh! That's going to keep me going for a while. So the objective of this game, as you can tell, is to, well, first of all, survive. Second of all, thrive. And then thirdly, go and find whoever the hell you came from. Because you don't remember who you are, where you came from, or why you're on an ice planet. It's not always an ice planet. One time I spawned on this volcanic... I think it was called a supercritical planet, or super volcanic. So it was volcanic, and it was immensely radioactive, and both of those things were horrible to experience. Plod, 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 plod. If I could go a little bit quicker, that'd be great. Look at all this! I see trees. I do see trees. But that's a lot of carbon. We can use, I'm sorry, excuse me. Why is it floating? Yeah, I have no idea about much of what's going on with this planet, so we're just gonna, I guess, get to the thing, and then we'll figure it out from there. Come on, my oxygen! Oxygen's useful for something, right? Oh my god, what are you doing? I've never seen my camera do that before. Right, I found this iteration of a freaking cuboid. What the hell is that? Deleted? Boundary separation failure, likely. Vessel 16 emptied. Cause sentinel intervention. Deliberate transfer. Right. Fresh iteration. I don't know what any of this means yet, and that's kind of just the way things are. Iteration broadcast received examiner anomaly detected. Anomaly, I still don't know what this means. We'll find out later, I suppose. What have I done? Well, first of all, I found a rock. It is called an unidentified mineral. Right, let's get in the ship. Because we now have a ship now. This is our ship. This is our starter ship. Good job I didn't have to build one or anything like that. I've just noticed my webcam is placed in quite a convenient spot. Atlas connection. Why would I want to connect to Atlas? Don't they make guns in Borderlands or something? I still don't really know what the Atlas is in this universe, but I guess we'll figure it out. I find myself alone on a strange world, unequipped and in danger. I have no memory of how I got here, no sense of a before. But this ship at least seems to recognize me. The controls react to my touch, or at least that of my exosuit. I am not dead yet, and this ship is a lifeline out to the stars. Should we connect the exosuit? Log. Unavailable. Substituting data. How can you substitute a log? Exosuit. Connected. Suggestion. Pilots should perform maintenance. Let's perform maintenance on the ship, shall we? Self-guided repair protocols initiated. Let's see what we need to repair before we can go to space. Because as you know, this is what the game is all about. It's flying up into space and blowing up moons. Well, maybe not the blowing up moons part, but we do get to go to space. We need a metal plating and a hermetic seal. Right, so those should be fairly nearby, if I'm not mistaken. Or at least we should be able to make them at some point. Let's repair this damaged machinery by pulling all the rusty metal out of it. And see what we get. Nanites. Spectacular. We have a damaged container here. What's in the container? We got some condensed carbon. That's mediocre. Some more condensed carbon by the looks of things. Can you open the box? I don't want to die of freeze. Right, I've got that stuff as well, whatever that was. A light! Was it on? It doesn't turn off. What the hell? What's the point of... Ah, game on! Welcome, Master Joe, to Norman Sky! Excuse the choppy frame rate, it's the best I can do for the time being, but I'm sure you're having a wonderful time. I've got shit to do. I need to repair the ship, because I've decided to start a new save! Jolly good! Gotta dash, okie dokie cat. I will see you in a bit. Hope you have a load of fun. Repair launch thruster. So I assume what we're going to need to do is... Right, let's take a look. I need to collect ferrite dust to make metal plates to repair something. You know the gist. You just shoot your mining laser at the environment. Cat gonna have to call it quits. Yeah. I guess that's the usual trope. Bump. I probably should. I can't analyze. I can't analyze these things yet, so I can't exactly just go. I'm gonna get some bonus stuff. Crafting. I'm gonna craft while I'm on the ship, so I don't die of cold. Yeah, Joe, I've upscaled the death factor to maximum by doing survival mode. Right, so this is crafting, how crafting works. You use raw materials to make components, and then use these components to repair parts of your damaged ship. And this goes for pretty much every ship, actually. Right, we still need a hermetic seal. Okay, something's functional. Starship critically. Damaged vital ingredients missing, yeah. Unable to synthesize required components. Requires hermetic seal. Right, reveals hermetic seal nearby. Salvage planetary chart from distress beacon cache. Very good. So we need the hermetic seal from this box over here. Well, not the hermetic seal, but the planetary chart where we can obtain such a hermetic seal. Take planetary chart, please, and then I'm going to blunder over to the... Because I noticed there was some sodium over... I probably shouldn't have done that. My scanners, by the way, they take forever to recharge in survival mode. I don't know why I picked survival mode. This is probably one of the dumbest decisions I could have probably done. I die enough in normal mode. But I guess we're just going to have to see, huh? What's all this? Frost crystal you get from frost water. You need to die. Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make. So I wonder what happens when I run out of oxygen on my life support, because that's something I've never really investigated before. Well, that's a plant? I guess it is. It's a shame you can't laser a plant to find out what its other elements are. You are a creature. Hello, creature. Oh, whatever the hell you are. Looks like an armadillo that can twerk. Well, that's a fucking abomination. Right. Let's see what we can do here. I have a planetary... Hello there. I have a planetary chart that I can use now. Weebity wobbity woo. Planet of a time. So this should point out where exactly I'm supposed to go, which is apparently over there. But that's for, like, is that for the launch thrusters, or... I need both of these things in operation before the ship can do anything. Yeah, you see, so atmospheric flight propulsion. And, yeah, that's just the landing gear. That ship appears to be rather on fire. Just a wee bit. Fire, there's nothing to worry about. Fire's natural. Nothing natural can hurt you, can it? This game will prove in due time that yes, it can. Oxygen falling, yes, I'm understanding of that. I'd be very interested to see how far I make it in survival mode. Let's harvest some carbon because my mining beam is getting low. And you need carbon to refuel the mining beam. Trouble is I can't stand in this space for too long, otherwise I'm going to die of freezy burns. There's some sodium up ahead. I don't really want to be guzzling sodium like no tomorrow because these plants take quite a while to regenerate. But I am going to need sodium for the hermetic seal anyway, I'm pretty sure. So it's all part of my master plan. I'm definitely not a dullard. Definitely planned this in advance. Definitely know what I'm doing. Or do I? I mean, at this point, you guys are just going to have to... What? Blizzard? Not Blizzard Entertainment? Oh, no. That means I'm going to have to find cover. But there's nowhere to take cover. Can you guys see anything to take cover? Should you have a Dora the Explorer moment? Good God, I'm going to die. What do I do? I mean, the answer would probably be... The intelligent answer would be to turn back so I don't get caught in this storm, but it looks like it's far too late for that. I don't even have my terrain manipulator yet. This is a very extreme problem. Where's my freighter? I don't have a freighter yet. I've just started a new save, just for now. I thought it'd be most exciting if I did it like this. I also enabled survival mode, which is why I'm currently dying. This is a huge problem. I'm about to freeze to death in a frickin' ice storm. And a blizzard. Decoded coordinates. Can I make it there before I die? That's the game. That is the game. Jesus. I'm losing everything right now. Is this a spot? Can I hide in it? No. Or does that work? I'm not sure. I don't think so. Mother of Christ, this is backfired. I don't have a terrain manipulator yet, so I can't even hide. That's a building. That's a building right there. We can make it. We're almost there. Whee! Run like the wind! Blimey, that's a bit cold relative to Earth. Minus 98.7 degrees. That's only just Birmingham, isn't it? I don't know. Right, we actually made it. Holy crap. Hollow archive, so I presume we can get a hermetic seal from this, yeah? I will have a freighter eventually. Freighters seem to be very easy to obtain. You just fly into space and pick one up. I don't understand that, right? You'd have packed a pair of gloves. A pair of extra gloves. Yeah, maybe. You think the exosuit would be prepared with extra materials. I hate landing on ice planets, or just landing on any kind of planets like this in general. Like I said, one time I landed on a planet that was both volcanic and radioactive, so I had to stock my supplies against both problems. Storm clearing, well that's good to know. Shield is at maximum, well that's fun. Anything else in these little buildings? Did they say the storm was subsiding? Excuse you? Well, that's going to annoy me for a bit. Right, we need to make it back to the ship. Probably. Use the analysis visor. Oh, it requires installation. I need carbon nanotubes, which I'm pretty... Okay, that's going to get very annoying very quickly. I'm going to pick up all this condensed carbon, because I'm pretty sure it's useful at some point, right? 19 Celsius now. It's warmer than the UK. Well, 19 Celsius in a building, I'm pretty sure that is supposed to be like lab experiment room temperature, which I guess for different races should vary. Ah, you see, that's why I picked up all the carbon, is because I knew we'd need this later. Right, what do we need? We need to be installing the analysis visor. We need to make carbon nanotube. Right, let's make nanotube mabooby. We need more carbon. Oh, for fuck's sake. All that carbon I picked up was just to repair the repair tool. Well, not the repair tool, but the mining tool. And now I gotta go get more! Oh, hello. Nice little nook and cranny. Let's get in there. What's this? Carbon plants? How convenient. How convenient for me. Why have I started a new save? Because it was fun. I wanted to see what survival mode was like. Plus, you know me, I never do anything. You know, I thought it would just be a new experience if I started everything from scratch. And then it's not like, oh, I'm just giving you a tour of my base. I thought it'd be a bit dull. What's all this about? Yeah, I still need to install carbon nanotubes. Besides, it won't take me very long to get me to the point where I was before. I mean, Jesus. Right, we've got one carbon nanotube. That will be very satisfactory. Besides, it looks like we're halfway there already. Right, we have the analysis visor now, which means we can analyze stuff, including this egg. Beat! Right, the portfolio. They've got some quite complex names in this now, but Ironinocus, Ironinocus. And we've got some, what's this? You would actually like to see where I'm at, you don't think you've seen it? No, I don't think you have either. Well, I can always switch saves if this gets boring, but it's a nice little introduction to how the game works anyway. You can find stuff in caves, like these albumin pearls. Well, if you'd rather I just skipped over to the other thing, which kind of skips past the main story about Artemis existing and all the other junk that you might want to have paid attention to since you haven't played that part of the game yet, then oh, by all means, I will happily skip completely past it. Analyze objects for rewards. Haven't I been doing that? Albumin pearls, I'm pretty sure you can sell, or they might be upgrading materials at the same time. I can use that stuff. Cobalt is kind of useful for random stuff. Ionized cobalt is especially expensive, I think. Or is it magnetized cobalt? In large quantities, that practically serves as currency. Let's muck around in a cave for a bit. I need to create a terrain manipulator at some point. I also need to get back to my ship. You'd actually like to see where I'm at. Well, if that is the response, then yeah. Let's skip this whole pleasantry, and I thought it would at least just be a new kind of angle. I can at least, like, I'm pretty sure it saves when I quit to mode select, right? Quit to mode select. My last game was 7 minutes ago. Cool. Yeah, go to your main save. Interesting to see how it looks, big guy. Ah, thank you very much. Well, I hope it looks okay. Right, that's the survival save. This is the normal playtime. I've put 20 hours, which is not a big deal, but about the average length of a Sonic game, according to Joe, I think. You can correct me on that, considering you're the expert, but yes. Let's hop right over. Ooh, universe. What's that? Bury 2 thumb, disappear 3 eye, run among the YouTube. Ben is just... Ben, did you just get your thumb and just kind of jam it into the autocorrect? Yeah, this is currently my home planet. It's a lovely little world called Kaylee. And this is where I kind of spend most of my days. It's technically a paradise moon, I think. I love these things, because there's no environmental hazards here. You got loads of trees, and this is my base so far. It's probably worth noting. Ooh, I got stuck. So I built a landing pad to put my ship, which is currently this thing, which I believe is Mr. Starship 5000 or whatever. And, you know, it's a pretty humble little base. You're on 250 hours. Those are some serious numbers. I bet your base looks a little bit bigger than mine, I'm guessing. Because this is just the bare essentials, really. The only thing I've really done here is customize it to my color scheme, because this is the Jeff M1 Exocraft. I do like the Minotaur Exocraft because of its, you know, it's fueled by organic matter, and it's got complete resistance to environmental hazards, and those are two things that I can dig, like, massively. And the jetpack's cool. I just like hopping everywhere. I think if I brought one of these... Oh, I need an advanced mining laser for that. Well, I'm sure I could pick one up from somewhere. Wait, was that uranium? I think it was sodium, maybe. In fact, if I just... Oh, it's paraffinium. Well, that explains everything. I don't think I've discovered nearly as many other planets as ye fine self, but... yeah, you know what? Let's give a tour of the base rather than me hop around in my Exocraft all the time. This is my ship, which currently is still in dire need of repair, because as you know, the resources that are needed to repair the ship properly are always scattered everywhere. That's a problem. I've got moths flying through my ship. Yeah, there's still a lot of things need clearing up. I can repair a lot of this, it looks like. Dingle. Is that it, then? Oh, I guess I could have repaired that in moments. I'd just chosen not to. I need to make some more chromatic metal by the looks of things, so that'll be copper central. Wiring looms are always in short supply. Can you craft wiring looms at any stage? I'd love to be able to craft wiring looms, because I never have them in my possession. Yeah, I've got a lot of stuff that's just kind of wedged in there. Cat is missing Mr. Ship 5200. Yeah, this is just one of a few ships in my collection. It's not the fastest, it's not the prettiest, but it does hold the most cargo, which is why I've selected it. You don't do bases, TBH, you just wander around and fly everywhere. No, I like my bases, you see, because then I've got somewhere to store my goods. And I just kind of like being in that kind of Thanos state where I can stand on the top of the world, look out and go, yes, I have done good. But yeah, I got my refiner. I've got some tokens from the glitchy planets that I've been to, because I do like glitchy planets and their decorative pieces. Right, let's see, we've got the biofuel reactor, construction research unit, which is basically useless to me at this point. Portable refiner, I don't know why that's there when I've got the medium refiner. I think it's just there from, I was just kind of moseying around in there. Drop down through the pipe, because screw waiting. Excuse me. I've still got moths clipping through my walls. Yeah, it's a bit of an infestation. We've got an infestation on our hands. This is where the magic happens. This is where all the power is stored. Josh has too many hours in Minecraft to not build a base. Yeah, I've got quite a few hours in Minecraft. I just can't help myself. But yeah, you've got all this jolly stuff going on. This is going to be something else, but it's not right now. If you're wondering what these bars are, it's from when there's some foundation that the top of the base was built on. That I didn't realize this would be a problem, but apparently it just kind of extends through the rest of the base. I can get around it, it's not a huge problem. This is my storage container. I've got loads of large items that cannot otherwise be stored properly. Yeah, I would just go kind of flying around all over the place, but I do, like I said, I do like returning to base. This is a nice little collectible that I collected. Petrified Ornithiod egg. I don't know what any of it means, but it's mega valuable, so I've stuck it in a box for a bit. Because all of this stuff is probably going to be worth something at some point, I just don't know when. I know I could sell this for like mega bucks, but as you can see, I'm not doing too bad for units as it stands. I can pretty much buy anything I want. And if I need to get any more stuff, my plan was I'd just keep liquefying ships until I was just in more. Excuse me. I don't like it when it does that. It just goes, hey, you want to climb a ladder? Well, tough luck. You're climbing it anyway. This is a secondary exit from the base. I didn't quite intend to have... like, because if I go up here, around over to here, this is my storage container. It's kind of jolting out the side of my mountain, which is a little yucky, but, I was entertained. This was what the base was originally going to look like. Except I haven't kind of scrapped this area because I was just kind of going to use it as a bit of an outhouse / farming area. I have a pet. I probably should mention I do have a pet. This is my pet. He is a ball. Look at this epic ball. Am Dinotto, am here. Yes, welcome Dinotto to our universe. He looks like he's having fun. Right, what have I got in terms of gear? I've got personal force field. You can project forwards like this, isn't this fun? There's also the geology cannon, which is also very fun. If you like blowing holes in mountains, which I most certainly do. And then, of course, you've got, like, other primary functions of this thing. Blaze javelin. Then, of course, there's all this terrain manipulator stuff. I suppose I could just go straight to the multi-tool and look at the modules. I'm not entirely sure what some of this does. Apparently, I haven't installed the bolt caster yet, because I've mainly been using the blaze javelin. But I think in my exosuit, I've got... Yeah. Do I ever go on multiplayer? Not especially. I do just kind of like wandering the universe as a solo package. Multiplayer, I don't like people very much, so it's kind of nice to just kind of float around. And this is a lot of stuff. This is also a lot of stuff. And I don't really think I have many ways of justifying any of it. So, yeah, this is all my wacky Sentinel gadgetry. If I did have friends, I wouldn't be sharing any of this with any of them, so take that, friends. What's Dinotto doing? Feeling good. How is he doing? Not bad for... Let's give him a pat. We'll need some food eventually. Yeah, let's max it out. Ride, incompatible size. Well, that's a shame. Did play multiplayer. We did. It wasn't for very long, though. And it was mainly because... I think you figured out you could play the game, and I was like, hey, I'm going to join you at random. And then I joined, shot some sentinels out of the sky, and then you died. It wasn't exactly the greatest experience. Anyway, should we get to space? I feel like hanging around here on the planet surface is only so good. So what I'm going to do is probably just kind of... I don't know what I'm going to do today. That's why I thought I'd start off in a kind of a new survival world, because... everything I do in here is just kind of whatever I want to. So let's check out the base terminus. It's going to show up a bunch of other bases from other planets. We do have the 74th Sanctuary. This is the 75th. Bolt caster is for bullets, your gun. Yeah, I would have a bolt caster. But currently I've been using the blaze javelin. Yeah, that's what I need. That's the only reason I need the bolt caster, is so I can use up all of those spare bolts. So I can also go to space stations. I've been to quite a few different space stations, kind of 6 at the minute. Especially, one of them is a pirate. It's like a literal, like, pirate area. You exploded and had PC issues. You've since fixed my ship and most of the PC issues. Well, that's a good thing to have fixed. Teleportation terminal. I still need to fix my ship. So I guess I could just kind of fly around and look for chromatic metal, because it seems like I need chromatic metal, but also, wiring looms. If I need wiring looms, I think it's best I head to a space station terminal and then go and buy some wiring looms. Current system, let's go to this one, I guess. Let's go to a space station, because I like to do that. Saves me refueling my launch thrusters with, what do you call it? Launch thruster fuel cells. Obviously, if you land on landing pads, like proper landing pads, they don't consume any fuel either. That's just convenient. That's something I like to do a lot. Because having to constantly craft fuel cells is just a little bit of an annoyance, but it's not too much of a problem. Hello, wiring looms. Let's buy 1, 2, 3. I don't know why I'm buying them individually. I know I could get them all at once, but I've got 5 now. Wow. Ship McFlip, I'm coming to you. We are going to repair some systems today. Mr. Ship 5008. Let's go to the technology, because I feel like it's also pertinent that I get that repaired too. Damaged gears. May as well whack some wiring looms in there. In fact, we might as well just buy all the wiring looms for everything. I probably should have just counted the number that I needed before I went and messed around with all this. That's cargo. Hypnotic eye? Since when did I pick up that? I don't remember having that. Heat capacitor? Agricultural product? What the hell is this? It's unique in its ability to produce, dissipate, and distribute heat as required. Crafted from... I forgot why I have that. Polyfiber. Why do I have any of this? I don't know. Anyway, back to the wiring loom business. What needs looming? You need loom. You don't need looming. The only thing that needs looming is this, and then one other thing. So let's do this. Burnt out compressor. We've repaired the burnt out compressor. I still need more chromatic metal though, so that's the thing we're gonna have to do eventually. I kind of focus on the small things before going on the big things. Is that a Gek? You're not supposed to be here. I'm pretty sure this is a Korvax universe. Well, not universe, but, you know, star system. Hello? Is it? Maybe this is a Gek place. I have no idea. Who are you? Plonker. I guess it may be a Plonker, maybe not a Plonker. I'm not sure. I need more wiring looms. Wiring looms. Wiring loomy loom. And then I need to go and get copper. I'll probably travel to a different planet to get the copper, because, you know, kind of being a space explorer has that perk. I fancy a change of scenery, you just fly to a different planet. There, tourist style. Oh, that's a nice ship. I was going to make him an offer, but I guess I will never get that chance again. That looks too much like what I've got now, just with less cargo. I've really wanted a new ship for a very long time, but, being able to find ships is not an easy business at all. Right, I got 3, right? So I should be able to repair whatever required 3 wiring looms. This one. Bling! Right, so that's all the wiring looms required. So now I can go and, hell yeah, let's go and explore some planets. Space! Whee! Oh, it's a freighter. So, oh, shit. Keep forgetting the buttons sometimes. Let's go to this place and see what the freighter wants. Hello! What's your business here? This is definitely like a... These guys care, don't they? Where's the way in? There's always a way into these. Oh, I've bumped into it. That's not good. Hello! There's little ones. Oh, wait, what? I can attack the freighter? I don't think that's such a good idea. Right, where am I going? This way. Whee! Blah, 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 blah. If you like a LEGO update, you finished episode 9 today. 46% overall completion. Is that of the story? Because I feel like a lot of the stuff is in the story. I can't seem to board this freighter. I don't think this is my freighter. I think this is if I need to rob it. Which I would if I wouldn't get attacked by all of their subsidiary battleships. Oh, there we go. There it is. I'm just circling the wrong freighter. On my save, I started to do a bit of the main quest, rather lost at the moment. Yeah, that happens to me a lot, to be honest. Woo! I found a freighter. I can't remember why this thing is here. It's definitely not mine. Yeah, getting lost is... It seems to be part of the theme. I'd like to find some cool stuff, because I know you can find cool stuff out there. Like, didn't you say you entered a relic gate at some point and then ended up in complete and total bumfuck nowhere and just, like, really confused about what you got? That's the kind of lost that I want to get to. You! Kitten! Why do you keep following me? Because this guy has. He's followed me to, like, 6 different galaxies, and it's kind of annoying me. I asked him to just pay me in gold, and he did that, so why are you still here? Hmm? Something. I don't understand what you're saying. An air of weary authority. Do they tire of burdenship? That's the thing. Every freighter I come up to, they just keep offering me to buy it. I don't want to buy a freighter, really. 46% overall on LEGO Star Wars, like when you select Galaxy Free Play. Most stories you've done 50 to 70% in the levels. That's pretty good, mate. That's pretty good indeed. I would offer to buy the freighter, but I don't want a freighter. And besides, you can just go and help a man out, and then he'll give it to you for free. That is the ultimate win, isn't it? Getting it for free? For free! Plus, you know, you got more building options, building and messing around in a freighter. I know it's like a mobile home, but I don't really want one of those. Right, let's board the ship. Board the ship. Board the ship. You need to find a portal on a planet. They take you away to the unknown. I've not found one of those yet, but I really, really want to, and I don't know how. So I'm not going to bother. Right, this place has copper on it, so I'm going to go and look for copper. Okay, so maybe get out of range of the ship first. Here we go. Plus we can find some ancient bones on here, maybe. And I found, like, stuff looks weird on planets, but I've never found anything, like, outright mental. Is that copper? Is that a copper? Am I about to land on a copper deposit? Well, that's lucky. What are you? No, land, please land. It would be great if you could land. Right, so I'm going to suffer environmental damage here, because the air is toxic. Guten Tag. Does this thing work? Have I been here before? Why do none of the... Oh, they do work. Despair. Oh, that's a fun word. Let's learn some words. Today we've learned in. Right, where's the other... Should be another one around there somewhere. I'm not going all the way over there. Do you think I have the legs to walk? No, but I do have this. How have I just stumbled across a monolith? Pillars of Loriv. Loriv? Underling the Gek first spawn, O disc help, give Rohan to O ain't. Looks good on the PS5, dude. Yeah, it's very smooth. I admit I did try running this on PS4, and I did have some kind of choppy and random issues. You see a ragged claw grab at me. Despite being broken and fragmented, it holds me tight, while a metallic beak emerges from the living rock. What should I do? To give it metal? It says first Gek this, that. I mean, I suppose, does it matter? Just leave. Wait. A metallic beak, that makes it seem like I should give it metal. Let's give it some metal. I have perhaps appeased an ancient evil. Well, that's great. I've learned the word for Atlas. Well, that's tremendous, that is. Sure, let me just encourage the evil masterminds behind everything. Right, what else we got? There should be a learning stone here. There we go. Knowledge. I've dropped some knowledge, and then there was the copper, wasn't there? Where the pith is the copper? I literally landed right next to it. How I managed that, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm mighty impressed with how this game runs. At least most of the time. Sometimes it will go and do something. Oh, hello. Bugger off. I'm mining. I'm playing Minecraft. I'm playing Minecraft, but in space with better graphics. Seems to be what I'm doing here. Obviously it looks better when you're on the console and not watching me stream it through a dodgy capture card on my dodgy laptop with a dodgy webcam in the top left-hand corner, right-hand corner. I just realised I'm covering my... That's dreadful. We can't be having that at all. Let's do this, maybe. Maybe I could just cover the gun. Like, what use is it of me being a gun there? Still have no idea where the 10 to 15 sentinels came from when I landed on your outpost. I think it's because I shot at one of them that was kind of in low-flying orbit, so they just decided, oh, you know what, we're just going to erase you now. You stop right there, criminal scum. We have to erase you from time. So that was my fault, I'm pretty sure, because whenever you damage a sentinel, they call for backup. I don't really want to make a case on a point about it, because it's just going to end badly. I'm trying to make some cool bases, though. Like, I'm trying to make one that's underwater. What's all this? Is that paraffinium? I'm not entirely sure. Oh, it's ammonia. Why would I need ammonia right now? I've got copper. How much copper did I get out of that? Not a great amount. I need more to take back to the refiner, so I suppose we could just kind of vibe around until then. I saw a little thing over there. It's a natural burial site. I saw something in this direction. There's also some birds that we can analyze for credits. Because this is easy money. Or easy units, in any case. Unit, next time you visit Primers, you can play your save. Ooh, you get confused what to do, bases, etc. Well, if you've not been doing many bases, I suppose that'd be fun. Bases are, I don't know, bases are just bases. All you need to do is create a space out of the pre-made gizmos with enough power to sustain all your gadgets. Because I've noticed that's happened to me a few times, is I've set up a power grid and not supplied enough power to it, so everything just kind of dies. Let's get some sodium for my stuff. Let's check this out. There's a natural burial site over there. Should we have a jog? I think we should have a jog. Bound to be something interesting in there. Natural burial sites contain high-value items like bones and stuff. That's an unidentified mineral. I thought I'd explored this planet enough, but evidently not. More ammonia. Why am I not surprised, you know? Lots of mushrooms here, by the way. I think I came here for, like, fungal spores or something like that. Or fungal... Oh, fungal mold. That was it, because I needed fungal mold to complete some kind of analysis. I think that was it. Unidentified... More unidentified minerals. Unknown adventure. You need to play that game, you bought it but haven't played it yet. My bases are huts, I mean, that's fair enough. The Jabba the Hutt. Are you about to be executed for... that's a terrible... That sounded more like Arnold Schwarzenegger than Jabba the Hutt, Jesus. The ancient bones, well that's nice. We've got some more ancient bones down here. This is bound to be important. Rare item found. Aged bones. The skull in this collection of bones boasts an unusual number of eye sockets. It's a jawbone. Unless it's a collection of bones, of course, in which case I'm not judging. Right, so we found some stuff, including some rare stuff. How much is that? That's worth 500,000 units. You weren't sure how bases worked with multiplayer and whether you could work on them with someone. It seems with multiplayer you can just kind of travel to anyone's base as if it doesn't matter. Can I use these to recharge these? I can. I feel like doing that because ion batteries are actually important for something else that I wanted to build, and I've just ruined that, so that's fun. Gonna need more cobalt if I'm gonna be doing any more of that. I'm pretty sure sentinels get hostile even if you think about getting close to them. What's that over there? Ammonia deposit? That doesn't look like an ammonia deposit to me. I'm trying to look at the plant behind it. Irregular. Ultraviolet radiation? Something about that? Beep, 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 beep. Huts are fun. I mean, you can get away with huts. I mean, the bare essentials are nice. It's just, I kind of want to build some kind of, like, vast, advanced research station with all sorts of clusters of funny stuff in it. Because you can add all sorts to a base. Like, just like, I'm trying to think of what you can add. You can add, like, lighting, special furniture. You can go pretty far out with how you want your base to look. Right, here's my storage ship. Let me get in my storage ship. I still don't have the onboard, because you can have an onboard refiner, can't you? Since when I'm not being raided by tiny bollocks of death, your presence in my journey was fun. Yeah, that'd be quite fun. What are bases for? I guess just a place to... I like building bases because they're a decent place to kind of just fast travel to when you don't want to be using up all the launch thruster stuff on your ship. You can build medium refiners which don't take any fuel. Like, imagine not having to fuel your refiners. It'd be genius, wouldn't it? Also, I'm pretty sure you can craft more complex products. With that, you can also get new recipes from your base computer every now and then, so it's useful to have that, but that's just from my experience. Like, there might be other stuff you can do with bases that I don't know about, but so far that's all I've gathered that bases are useful for. These clusters, I'm pretty sure you can destroy them for titanium, right? Blow up! Platinum, that's the one, not titanium. I mean, titanium might be in this game somewhere, but platinum is just kind of an all-round useful whirligig. Right, let's take a look around here. What should I pay attention to? I mean, I should probably go back to the space station, but I'm just kind of wandering around looking for other planets to invade. Yeah, this is my world at the minute on this place. It was discovered by some other guy. I don't know how. You built a resource factory, indium on tap, and then sell it for millions. That sounds like a genius move that I have no idea how to do, but I should definitely probably get on that at some stage. But for now, I'm good with just kind of floating around the universe, just kind of trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be doing. I do have some cool bases that I wanted to show off. There's one particularly, if I can find that. It's on a real messy area, actually. Station Authority? What do you mean, Station Authority? Why would you be scanning me for contraband? That's not very fair. Banned goods? I don't have any banned goods, do I? What was that? Something about DNA supplies? Where did I have that? Oh, it was a good job he couldn't stand me. My starter planet is actually discovered by me. Yeah, I think the only reason that is because I kind of did some... Oh, it's that. Purchase is illegal. I have some stolen DNA samples that I may or may not have robbed off of a freighter. I need to sell that in a different system. So let's go there. Because I do have a pirate system I can trade stuff with. Which would be great. Is there a general tradesman there? I mean, probably. I mean, where else are you going to sell stolen DNA samples? I wouldn't know, would I? It's like, hello friends, I've come across this large cache of drugs. Clearance? What do you mean clearance not granted? Do I have to go back to my base and then fast travel back? That might be it, actually. Let's go this way. Kind of hop between terminals, I think is going to be the strat here. I believe this will work. If it doesn't, then I don't know what to do. But let's try hip-hopping. Yeah, you see, your worlds can be discovered by other people. Like this random guy, Inexplicably Wet, who I've never met before. I think he just joined my world at random and decided, hey, I'm going to discover your main planet. Thanks, knobface, you've now ruined everything. Right, so I should be able to head to the restricted one. Is this it? This might be it? Is it it? Pirate control. There we go. That's the conflict level. Oh my god, my terminus went nuts. Occasionally it does a wibbly-wobbly thing when I'm warping. But yeah, I like this, because then I don't have to activate the pulse drive to travel between different star systems. Hello, my fellow pirates. Arr! I be selling stolen DNA samples. Arr! Any of you buying? Scrap dealer, do you buy? Do you buy? The Viking awaits my decision. Acquire coordinates. Nope, you have no business with me. I am looking for the prick who will buy DNA. Which one of you buys... Is there not like a general trading terminal? I know this is for... That's an appearance modifier. I don't really want to be doing that right now. Station core. What can I do with the station core? Better than tennis, I suppose. Yeah. Primed for... I don't need to request the Voice of Freedom. I've already requested the Voice of Freedom once before. Please tell me they have some kind of trading terminal. Do you trade? Aftermarket upgrades. Can I sell? I can't sell him that. Do you sell anything? Black market shipping and receiving? So can I... Oh, I might be able to sell. Can I sell my that here? I can sell my aged bones, which would be very nice. And that should get me a few units. It's pretty easy work to just dig in the ground and find stuff. Are you buying... that's Bounty Master. I don't really want to be putting bounties on people's heads. Hello, pirate. Yo! Hello, fellow pirate. Covert. It's one word. Might pick this game up on Switch? It gets Switch? Oh, hello there, new viewer. Welcome to the channel. I'm playing some No Man's Sky. It took me long enough to read the comments. Sorry, there is a bit of a delay between when your comments come in and when my responses happen. So it's not that I'm ignoring you, it's just that sometimes it takes a while for things to come through. Just to get an understanding, these guys have a lot of firepower. Wow. Like, that is a lot of firepower. Right, what's your business? I've met... That's a lot of music. Can we skip that? Yes, we can. It's a pistol. I don't really want that. I'm still confused why I can't trade these things with other people, because I need to get rid of it. Like, carrying around that illegal contraband is not going to do well for me. Is there like a... It doesn't seem to be a direction I can travel. Like, there's no, go this way. Then father and son can rule the galaxy, or indeed the universe. Yeah, No Man's Sky on Switch is announced for 7th of October. Ooh, that sounds mighty fascinating. I wonder how the game runs on that. Because, runs okay on this, but I suppose if you downscale the graphics a little bit, I mean, anything can run on anything if you try hard enough. I think that's just the rule. Is it a rule? I've made it up. I've made up the new rule. It's Bertegue's Law, Bertegue 5, wibbly wobbly wibbly wobbly. Pretty insane port, yeah. It's pretty extreme of a port, don't you think? It's just going, oh yeah, I'll do. Why can't I have one of these? These look dope, these freaking space-age rifles. Right, so it's clear I can't sell my illegal merchandise to these fools. So now I don't know what to do. Because he deals in scrap. You deal in stuff I can't sell. No, not you. You deal in stuff I can't sell, which is kind of annoying. Or is that because I don't have access to my ship? It might be because my ship's too far away. Let's see if I can exchange materials with my ship. Give me the DNA sample, and then let's see if we can muck around with this dude. Because I want to sell this illegal contraband. That would be... I'm very interested to see how that goes, actually. Chipped skeletal fragments. I suppose I could sell those while I'm here. Right, is it anywhere to be seen in my inventory? Yeah! Smuggled contraband! I can sell this! It's illegal at nearly all galactic trade terminals. Regular supply is only available within outlaw systems, right. I still don't understand. That's Mr. Munter from the Jeb Whitey YouTube channel. I can kind of see the resemblance, not gonna lie. If you're wondering why I'm holding on to all these Gek relics and things like that, it's because you can actually hand them to people for a better trade deal and stuff like that. Bing bong, ba-ding-a-dong bing, bing bong, bing bada bing. I mean, it's not nice that... I'm pretty sure that's... Is that racism? Can you be racist against an alien race? I don't want to begin that, but yeah, blimey, Donkey Kong has seen better days. Ooh! He kind of does look a bit like Donkey Kong, though. It's true. Oh, that's the kill people button. I don't really want to be doing that. What's this? Did I really have the space anomaly be over there? What's this? Ancient bones. I've been there before. Aggressive sentinels. That's a mess. Don't really want to be doing any of that right now. I don't think there's not really a lot I can do in this place. Most of these planets are uninhabitable and bollocks. So I might just go back inside this outlaw station and use the terminal. I don't like this this system at all, this star system. I suppose what I could do, because I'm trying to figure out what to do next. I've just gotten rid of my illegal contraband. Then I can go back to my base and refine all of this copper, turn it into chromatic metal, repair some more parts of my ship, maybe even at some point do something else. Right, let's go back to the 75th Sanctuary. I do love the fact that it's fallen bountiful. Also, I'm very proud of my screenshot, my base screenshot. They are auto-generated, but you can reset them yourself if you really feel like someone's had that bad an angle on your base. What's going on over here? Messages from people who I don't care about. I presume, anyway. It might actually, that might have been important. Let's give that a review. Ah! Oh no! Oh no! POV or Josh's webcam, you bastard. Is my webcam really that bad? Yes, that is the answer to that. It's not the finest webcam in the universe. I said I was going to tinker with getting my phone set up as a webcam, but I think it's probably a combination of the fact that not only is this my laptop webcam, which isn't great to begin with, but I don't think it's being used to the best of its ability. I'm not going to try and defend my laptop's webcam, because all laptop webcams are pretty rubbish. But, yeah. Just a mild opinion. Right, let's put some stuff. Subscribe to Zoom J7. I knew you would do something like this. You bastard. You funny, admittedly, funny bastard, but still a bastard. If I do say so myself. I'm going to need a lot more copper than that if I'm going to make proper repairs. Yeah, go and subscribe to ZoomJ74. Re-uploads Sonic content and then inexplicably gets like 500 views for it, despite not uploading it in like 7 years. Because that's how YouTube works. That's paraffinium, but I need some. That's cobalt. I could probably hop out and get some more copper while that's refining. More paraffinium? What is this nonchalance? I suppose what I could do. Do I still have my other exocraft? No, it appears to be. It appears to have been erased from all existence. Right, let's board the Jeff M1 and go for a little stroll, shall we? Whee! Along the ridgetop. I went sideways. Boom! I've just demolished a tree. Right, let's dissolve this. Because the mining laser on this thing is a lot more powerful than my advanced mining laser is. And it also works as a terrain manipulator all in one, so it's kind of like a little bonus thing. It doesn't serve as an advanced mining laser though, I'm pretty sure you can get modules for that. I might have to check. You dare damage my craft, you fiend! Plus, you know, you get resistance damages from anything. Whenever you mention getting messages, you always message. It'll stop being funny. It might do. But so far, I'm still finding it very amusing. So, by all means, continue. It's worth mentioning that these exocrafts have their own... right, terrain manipulator? I already have the terrain manipulator. Why would I need to install it again? I'm not sure. Wiring loom. I can't install that, but I can install Silip. Now it's that's basically what I've done now, is now it's Titanfall, because I have also a Minotaur cannon, which I can use to blow holes in everything. Pew, pew, pew! Yeah. Titfall, more like. Bang! Titfall, more like. Bang! I've got star bulbs. Why would I need those? I mean, I'm pretty sure they're agricultural products for something or other. Right, I'm pretty... Do I have a scanning? I don't have a Minotaur scanning array. Can I install one, though? No. Not right now. Not right now. I'm pretty sure... Can I install new technology? No, that's precision Minotaur laser. That's a different thing entirely. But it's got so many things. But it essentially allows your Minotaur exosuit to be resistant to all forms of damage and just be able to mine everything. So effectively it can do everything that I can do, just without requiring oxygen. Or at least I think it takes oxygen as a fuel, as well as many other things. Right, let's take a gander. Paraffinium, paraffinium, cobalt. Let's keep heading in a direction until we come across, like, something I actually need. Is that copper? No. You pissy little gimbal. Oh, hello. That's a terrain manipulator. Ooh, Ochuite. My stream lagged for a moment just to perfectly hear Titfall twice. Oh my god. It's the Elder... It's just the Elder timing, isn't it? The Elder God timing? This makes it quite handy for just eviscerating unhappy technologies. That's a knowledge stone that I discovered yonks ago, so I assume I'm not going to have anything to do with this. Let's just hop over that, because I don't fancy being meddled with. Let's get out, let's have a scan. Is that copper? No, it's not. I may have to get in the ship and just kind of venture. There are, like, lightweight crafts that move quite fast, which would save me doing any of this. But you know. Let's hop back to base. Boing. And then gaboing. I'm just smashing through trees. This is brilliant. This is one of my favourite things to do, is just kind of hop around in the exocraft. Mowing down innocent life forms. That is a big tree, and it appears to be growing off a tree. Is that right, or am I just... It might be an optical illusion. I still haven't made signal boosters yet. I'm supposed to put those across so many different planets, maybe. But yeah, I probably should demonstrate that this laser is a terrain manipulator also. So let's get our mining laser. Boopity boop. and you can mine cobalt with it. And the fun thing about this is it only terrain manipulates the terrain with the resources on it. Once you've done, you're done. You don't need to manipulate the terrain any further. Looks like the Minotaur laser needs charging, though. I'm not entirely sure what you would need to do with that. This cobalt will be useful for something, I'm sure. Cobalt you use to make ion batteries, which are used to make exocraft docking stations, which are, well, they're essential if you want an exocraft on the planet that you're meddling around on. Which I would say in terms of planets with extreme environments, having an exocraft on it is just, you know, it's nigh essential. Have I opened that yet? Evidently. Boom! Splat. And we're nearly home. Just going to hop right over my base. Oh boy, hole in one. That was lucky. Right, now I'm probably going to use the ship. Does the mech mine any quicker? It certainly does. It mines at increased speed. I think if I get the advanced laser for it, because it has an advanced laser, I should probably fuel the launch thrusters before I just kind of go wandering off. No, I don't need uranium. I have plenty of dihydrogen. I just need to be able to craft metal. Why have I never got ferrite, man? It's humiliating. Whoa! Ah! I fell. I fell tower. Give me ferrite, you fool! Bing bong, biddy bong, bing, bing bong, bing bong, bing bong. So this is what most of my life consists of when modifying anything in this game, especially base design. I found it very hard to obtain anything related to, like, base stuff in a timely manner. That's already been repaired. All I need is chromatic metal for that. What was I up to? I collected some ferrite, and then I was going to make some metal plates, so I could make launch fuel, so I could put some stuff in the ship. That's right. Right, so now the ship is ready to take off. I'm pretty sure you can get modules which automatically refuel the ships. Your ship is pretty ugly, but you found it randomly crashed on a planet, and it was Class B, so you nabbed it. Yeah, that's kind of what I've been hoping to do, is just kind of randomly come across a decent ship. If I exit my ship for the minute, I'm not entirely sure how to get rid of ships, but I know I can just kind of randomly plonk one down if I'm not too mistaken. So we've got Mr. Ship 500, we've got other ships. This is the Joe 21, which, as you well know, I renamed it after your 21st birthday, because it was, I was playing No Man's Sky for some reason. This was another one I found. This was another one I found that's kind of wacky. I obviously haven't named those, and apparently I had another one that I liquefied. I think this one was Artemis's ship, which it doesn't look that great. But yeah, I found those. I didn't buy them. I never buy ships from anyone. Who buys a ship? That's terrifying. Right, now what am I up to? Going to space? No, I was going to look for some copper, that's right. Happy little Alzheimer's. Have a wonder. So, planetary scanners only work when you're off the surface of the planet, and they don't scan for resources anyway, so that's going to be a problem. Just going to kind of float around a bit and see what I find, because there's loads of natural lakes that form on this planet. I think I've really found a doozy in terms of nice-looking planets. You're still fixing it, getting gunk out of the ship. You have no idea what to do with my own Joe 21, even if it looks the coolest. Yeah. I would say that the base ship is actually a very nice standard of ship to have. Did I upgrade? No, I didn't. But you can upgrade the class of your ship, given you have enough units, I think it is. You pay with units. Or is it nanites? You might be able to upgrade your ship with nanites. That might be it. I'm not entirely sure. I'm trying to think where is a good place to kind of stop and look for copper. I suppose if I could see any from my position of advantage, but I don't think that's going to work out anytime soon, so let's just kind of drift for a bit. Wibbly wobbly woo, wibbly wobbly woo. Well, I'd need some nice flat terrain to traverse, because kind of going over the hilly bits can be a bit of a pain in the dick. Excuse my profanity. Let's go here, this looks nice. Oh dear, it's night time. Flying too fast? No such thing. Another happy landing indeed. Flippily flop. paraffinium. Right, let's check for copper deposits. Copper! There we go. Now I've got a copper deposit marked. We have, I think, maybe a few others over there. Is that right? They're how am I... What is that? Is that my... That's my Minotaur. Why is the Minotaur exocraft marked? I don't know if you can use it for extra storage. No idea. Suppose you should play and find out. You can use your ship for extra storage. It's just like a separate tab. So you got your exosuit tab, and then there's your starship tab. Cargo is for like extra items. So the fun fact about the cargo section is you can stack items twice as much as normally. Oh, I've just had an idea, by the way. I've just had a terrific idea. I forgot, if you have a geobay on the planet, you can summon an exocraft to any point on the planet. I forgot you could do this. That's fantastic. Right, Jeff M1, let's go and mine some copper. Bum, 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 bum. Can I take full damage in this? Evidently not. This is brilliant. That's why I like exocrafts. They're just nuts. It's just Titanfall, but on crack. I mean, maybe Titanfall was already on crack. I don't know. I've not seen the plot of Titanfall, so I wouldn't know. This is a very awkward place to have a copper deposit. Also, it's tiny! How am I supposed to get enough chromatic metal to repair my ship with a copper deposit like that, You disappoint me! Right, I'm probably gonna have to find a flat spot where I can just kind of check my supplies, which would be nice. I look for another copper deposit, because they seem to be exceedingly rare on this planet. I don't know why. Also, you can see why I chose the spot that I did, because the terrain is just nuts. That's Buried Technology module, which I could go and check out, because I haven't shown you guys the space anomaly yet at any point. Wow, we're looking for time. I've spent an hour playing this already. Time really does fly in a game like this. I mean, it's just too fun. We've got another copper deposit over there. No, wait, that's the one I just looked at. That is another copper deposit. And that's another copper deposit. Let's go to that one because it's closer, and then we can investigate the other one along the way. So I feel like that is the best course of action. Right. Yahoo! Let's laser you to death. Because the Minotaur fuel cells... What's all this, anyway? So I can repair this, can't I? I've already repaired it. I need the wiring looms next. I need more wiring looms for everything. So what are we gathering and what for? I'm gathering copper to make chromatic metal so I can repair everything. Because apparently a lot of the stuff on my starship requires chromatic metal. Don't be concerned the fact that the arrival destination time is listed in minutes, because it's only a hop, skip, and a jump away. Besides, if I need to, I'll just summon my ship closer to my location. Well, you could do that with other things. Like if I could just summon a Pepsi can. I mean, I could with a mini fridge if I put something in it, but I didn't, unfortunately. Sorry, Master Benjamin. Copper, copper, copper. Copper, copper, copper. I mean, you know the drill. We need copper for everything, mate. There are other things that you need copper for, or other ways you can get chromatic metal. It's not just through copper. There's other elements, like one of them is called Amuril, or something like that, which only forms around, I think it's green stars, whereas this one forms around yellow stars. I think that's how it goes anyway. Like, the descriptions are kind of vague about where I need to get some of the other stuff from, but I managed to get some of this unusual green metal from a trader that I passed, and then I turned that into an Atlas Pass V1, which was a very enjoyable experience. I think you can make an Atlas Pass V... Weapon charge depleted? Well, that's not good. So you can charge this with organic elements. I mean any organic element. You see that only required like 50 carbon. The other mining laser, I think, either requires 50 carbon also, but it does require perhaps maybe slightly more than that. But I just recharged the Minotaur laser. Okay, maybe it requires a little more carbon than I thought it did. But even then, if in doubt, I can always just refuel it with oxygen. It's not really too much of a problem. You can just melt trees in the blink of an eye. Copper, copper, copper. Copper. I think this is all the copper I can get from that, not gonna lie. Right, once again, dismount, scan the area for more gunk. I could have sworn there was another copper deposit around here, but if not, I'm just gonna fly away, because I don't think you guys want to see me just rattle around in my exocraft all day. There's much more to this game than that. Knowledge Stone. Super duper. Gek word for what? Yeah, nice one. I was thinking it would probably be a better idea, instead of a live stream, to do more of a mini-series. Then I could kind of just keep in the objective elements of this game, because there's a lot of, like, objective stuff, and then there's, of course, all of this, which is just kind of rattling around between completing objectives and getting your ship repaired. I'm sorry, what? Did someone just steal my ship? No, that was a friendly ship. So yeah, gathering chromatic metal so I can then hop back to my base, which would be a fun time. Then we can refine it, repair everything, and then just kind of bugger off for a bit. Of course, there are other materials I will need eventually, like pyrite, I think it is. I learned some words! Wow, I can speak. Well, maybe not speak in their language, but yeah. I do have, I think, a universal translator, is it? Or is it? I may have had to uninstall that module for reasons. I'm pretty sure I still have it, right? Don't do that. Please keep hopping up the mountain. It's a very Skyrim-esque method of travel. There are better exocrafts that you can use than this, but they're a bit slower. So, I use this one just because it's fast and it's resistant to environmental hazards. It's just kind of a useful thing to have. Right, Mr. Ship 5200, let's fly to space. Wah! No, hello, you're gonna get hit by my thing. Right. Let's go up to space a wee bit. Ooh, the planets are in alignment. Pulse engine unavailable, atmospheric interference. I should have probably guessed that would happen. What are those other planets? I've kind of forgotten. Where is base? There is base. Even still, I can travel at thousands of units per second. So this is just even like a much quicker way of getting back to base, even if it isn't like a most direct path. That should hopefully be plenty of copper once I resummon my exocraft, which will be a piece of poop. Wee wah wah wee wah wee wah woo. Back to base. And because I've got a landing pad, I can land and take off without usage of any additional fuel. Why can I not land here? Here we go. Initiate landing sequence. Yeah, taking off from a landing pad means you don't use up any fuel, which is why I tend to do that as soon as possible. I mean, I do need the solar recharge module, it's just, you know, not here yet. I don't have it yet. Right, so this is... Let's do a summon exocraft, there we go. Clonk! Welcome back, Jeff. Time to go into your inventory and... Oh, damn! I think I've just found where all my copper went. That will be enough copper to make chromatic metal to fix absolutely everything. We can collect this stuff. Right, now I need to put in the rest of this. Might take a while to refine, but I think it'll be worth it. Yeah, it seems chromatic metal is just one of those desirable elements. This turned into ferrite dust. And pure ferrite, I presume. Yeah, you need also pure ferrite to build components of the base. So you, pretty much all of that you see before you here was constructed using pure ferrite. That's what these kind of primary base components need in order to function. What else was I up to here? So this is at 25%, that's good. I'm going to see what I can repair with the chromatic metal that I've got. Need more for that. I do have enough for this. I did repair that with pugnium, so that's great. Pugnium you get from destroying sentinels. My favourite part of this game is finding storage devices you forgot about. Yeah, you just kind of look in there and go, oh my god, look at all this stuff. I can't believe I missed it earlier when just kind of vibing. Like, look, there's... Mordite isn't particularly special, but, Sulfurine, I don't remember getting that. That's kind of neat, actually. I've just kind of realised, because I can spawn the same exocraft on different planets, provided I have an exocraft summoning module there. That is very interesting indeed. So this reduces fuel burn, you might notice. Otherwise, you burn through a lot of fuel. This probably needs refueling at some point as well. So what happens if I put 20? I dump all of that in there because I've got oxygen in my own personal storage, quite a bit of it. Yeah, so you make summoning stations with ion batteries, and then you can get more of these convenient storage tanks with flying little gizmos. Hello, it's at 87%. Let's take some of this out. Oh, there's another thing to notice about the medium refiner, is it refines components more quickly as well. But yeah, that's a lot of refined copper. I'm going to have a lot of fun repairing everything with that. Repair! You have been repaired! I should probably repair that thing on the exocraft before I go nuts. That's already been repaired. That has also been... There we go. In fact, everything on this has been repaired. This needs wiring looms is what that needs. But the Starship, I'm pretty sure, does need additional... Since when? Chlorine since when? I don't remember needing that, but apparently we do. This needs more chromatic metal. That seems to be a consistent theme, is everything in my inventory just needs one last thing to repair it with, and I just somehow neglect that. But I promise I will get to doing some actual exploring stuff, because that is what this game is all about, not just repairing my technologies. And I think the best way to do that would probably be to craft some warp cells and just kind of go nuts, do you think? I'm just kind of thinking, because the hyperdrive, how do you make a warp core again? You need to make antimatter, which requires chromatic metal and condensed carbon, and then we need a antimatter housing cell, which apparently we already have. That's convenient. See, I've got like 3 of them there. Let's make this, and then let's make that. And then let's put this in there. And then we have at least one jump in the hyperdrive, I think. So we can go and explore new frontiers. I will need more chromatic metal at some point, it's worth mentioning, so yeah, sorry about that. I should have like a portable refiner with me around somewhere. I almost always carry a portable refiner, but it's not showing up. What's this? That's thermal protection. Okay. Atlas Pass should probably be here, I think, rather than... yeah. I tend to put items that don't stack very well in cargo, because then they stack like double the amount, like I mentioned earlier. What was I up to? I have this hazmat gauntlet now, allows me to kind of get stuff from interesting flora. So occasionally on planets you'll find something that is hazardous, you require a hazmat gauntlet to harvest stuff from it. I'm babbling now, aren't I? Let's just get to space, shall we? We could get to space! I want to get to space, and then what I'll do is I'll warp to the planet that's towards the most far edge of this galaxy, and then we can kind of just keep going. Because I think, isn't that an objective to kind of like, not to warp to the inside of the galaxy? It's one of the objectives, I'm pretty sure. I mean, another one is to find Artemis, which is something else entirely, but... Right, what have I discovered? I have bases in some of these systems. Right, what do we have here? We have this system over there. What's that? What the hell is that? No. What are you doing? What's going on? I'm confused. Move along route. Oh, right. So let's enter free look. Just for a minute. Right. So what's this here? Can I get to this? What is that whirly swirly sound, huh? So that's water. I don't understand what this means. Expand. Unavailable data. So, oh wait, that's within a nebula, I think? That's why that's like that? Should we journey to a nebula? That sounds like fun. I mean, my ship might blow up, but, Hell, it'll blow up in style. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm probably gonna get blown to bits. Is this the underground map? I mean, you take a wrong turn on the underground, you might end up in Mars. I'm not entirely sure. Oh my goodness, what the hell's going on here? What is that? Oh my god, what is that? What is that? What is that? More importantly, what the hell is that? That's a black hole? What do I do about that? I mean, I'd imagine not fly towards it, right? There's a space station over there. Maybe we should go towards that. Maybe we should scan some planets. I'm not entirely sure. God, this is the joys of discovery. Salvageable scrap, high sentinel activity, gamma intensive planet. Not my favourite. Let's check out this planet. I bet it's got moons as well. Ooh, good point. We should probably go to the catalogue or the log. Which one's the catalogue? Is this it? Discoveries. That's the one. So this is the Hucheng system, apparently discovered by someone else. Discovered 3 years ago. It's got 5 planets and a moon. This place has fungal mold. It's an acrid planet, is that? I still have no idea what to do about black hole. Do I fly into a black hole? Yeah, it's a black hole! You know what, let's fly into... I feel like flying into a black hole today. Ya-doo-dee-dee-da-da-dee-doo. Let's fly into a black hole. It's probably going to give me a warning or something, isn't it? Warning, you are about to fly into a black hole, a place where there is no return from. Oh my god, I flew into a black hole. I was expecting to get spaghettified, but apparently that's not what happens when you warp into a black hole. Where am I? Where am I? Euclid Galaxy, first contact. Where am I? Where in the holiest of shits? Distance travelled over 1 million light years. Can I get back? Can I use this black hole as like a waypoint? No, the black hole is gone. But I probably can just warp between space stations, which is fun. Right, let's check this out, shall we? Yeah, for science, we charged into a black hole for science. Holy crap, I'm amazed. Let's check out where we are right now.
Alert. Navigational data received.
Black hole somewhere else. Where? Oh, there! Are we supposed to just keep flying into black holes? I wouldn't recommend it. Oh dear. Right, let's take a look around here. So this is... alright, I think. G2. It's called G2 for some reason. Expand. Conflict Tranquil. Oh, this seems alright. Settlement Hub Interface. I don't want to build a settlement. It's just not my style. I might just keep flying into black holes, to be honest. Apparently, it was a wormhole and not a black hole, because there is a distinct difference. Right, how do I exit this? It's that button. Also, what's all this over there? There's more freighter stuff. Let's go to the space station. That sounds like fun. And then I feel like exploring some planets, because randomly just showing up in another spiral arm of the galaxy is just... It's a bit much. I hate having to try and, like, hone this to get it, like, spot on. I can never get my ship to fly straight, but that might be because it's a giant cargo ship. I can't believe this worked. I'm so confused. I didn't know that was going to work. But yeah, I think we should just keep flying into black holes until we discover something cool. Hello, fellow glitches in reality, because apparently I passed through a wormhole unscathed. You got any more antimatter cores for me? I mean, they probably have, let's be honest. In fact, let's buy some planetary charts. That's one of my favourite things to do. Right, do we have much in the way of navigational data on our Bertegue? Should have some navigational data, right? Yeah. You can go to a cartographer with navigational data and just go, hello, cartographer. Hello, Danky Kang. Kind of looks like the Shredder from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles got mutated with an alien. Hello. Something about war, despite the fact that this is a place of peace. Let's exchange specific charts. Let's get an emergency chart. Emergency charts almost always have something good. I'm kind of hoping to pick up a ship eventually. Shoot. And then let's plot a route. Abandoned building detected. That's not quite what I was hoping for. I was kind of hoping for a distress signal of some point, of some description. But let's go down there. It gives me an excuse to go down to the surface and check it out. I like excuses to go places, because then you'll at least find something there. So what's this, first of all? That's an unknown planet. Good God, there's so many planets here. Radioactive abomination. I'm sorry, abomination. That sounds like an ideal tourist destination. Another unknown planet. I thought it said Exegol. It's Elxinol. Is that acrid planet? That's the one I thought I looked at earlier. So this is on a moon. Moon of Elxinol. It's called Rigor Mortis. Icy moon, apparently. Well, this is bound to be full of joy. I need to go to the abomination planet, I think. I need to check that out. I need to see how abominable it is. That's what I like about this game, though. You can kind of just fly around anywhere. Have some fun. Right, this abandoned building is probably going to be an abandoned building with some tentacles and eggs inside it. And I'm going to open it up and I'm going to be like, oh, it's just some nanites. Because it's always just some nanites, never anything more. Yes, a radioactive abomination. Yeah, that scared the crap out of me when I saw that. Haunted terminal. Destination reached. They almost always have some kind of disgusting tentacle creature over the doorway, so I'm surprised I haven't been hacked yet. This looks different. So let's remove the goop and then take a look, shall we? What we got in here? Is there a connection between the monoliths and the sentinels? Well, evidently, because one of them tried to claw me to death. The origins of these ancient structures seem to predate all known civilization. Over time, these structures have become imbued with the beliefs and the histories of the creatures that have evolved around them. So the Gek monolith I saw earlier wasn't created by the Gek, it was just inspired by the Gek. But what if there was a precursor species that came before us all? Evidently there is, kind of. And they seem to be connected with the Sentinels. I'm still not entirely sure how the lore of this universe works. Let's scan some minerals, that's always my favourite thing to do. So the temperature is minus 64, which means we are going to suffer environmental effects, but not to the extent where I'm going to die immediately, so I think I'm fine for the minute. It's the radioactive abomination I need to check out. Let's go and check out the abomination, the abominable planet. This looks exactly like the world I discovered earlier, my survival world. You know, kind of frozen with trees and floating islands and stuff. A lot of icy planets tend to look the same, yeah. The radioactive planets have slightly different... You have zero idea of the story of this game. It seems to be that, I don't know, you're some kind of adventurer. So this is the radioactive abomination. It's got copper and uranium, which are two of my favourite things to have in a drink. Why the sudden dramatic music? I need to refuel my pulse generator at some point. Pulse engine! Let's fill it with tritium. And then let's see how this place looks. I bet the weather here is awful. Imagine if it doesn't even allow me to, like, land on the surface more than me. The story seems to be that, yeah, you wake up, you're an explorer, you go out, you discover your own people, you discover that there is one of your people called Artemis who is onto something. I think they're investigating something, or they got lost. And then the whole adventure is, like, trying to find her first of all. Her or it or they. I'm not even too sure if Artemis has gender. Probably... Oh my god, what the hell happened here? Let's land vertically, because that's just the way I rolled off the side of a cliff. So it looks fine for now, but let's check this out. High security, flora deceased, bountiful, occasional radioactive outbursts. If I could see what the weather is like, that would be great. Gravitino ball? Oh shit, that's a problem. They just dispatched sentinels because I touched a Gravitino ball. No! No, you bloody don't! I'm moving. I do not want to be harassed by sentinel crafts. No, 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 no! This is not good. This is very, very not good. This is backfired. Right, I'm going to space. I got a Gravitino ball and now I'm forced to leave. That's great. Local enemy disruption. I physically cannot leave because of these sods. Ow, come on. Sentinel, hold L2 to lock on and chase your targets. I'll be honest, I didn't know that was an option. Should we try and kill him? Bum, 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 bum. Okay, no, wait. Yeah, this is a mess. I'm just being bombed. That ball was a Gravitino ball. I've just read that message now, and apparently it's just meant the end of my whole YouTube career. We should be able to escape to this other planet, hopefully. Sentinel interceptors are not great. Those are the things that blew up your ship the first time I turned up. And almost killed me if I hadn't have just ran. They keep showing up if you don't just kind of run away. Right, this place is unmapped, so let's give that a check out. Because we checked out the moon, may as well check out the other planet, right? Is this a binary star system? I have no idea. An acrid planet, which suggests there's kind of some acid stuff going on. Acid stuff, yeah, descriptive. I don't really want to be wasting thruster fuel. I can't remember, were there aggressive Sentinel activity here or not? Or not? Was there aggressive Sentinel activity? Kind of annoys me how things only spawn when you get closer, because it's all like, ooh, this lovely smooth planet surface, and all of a sudden there's mushrooms all over the place, and you're like, ah, well, shit. Guess there's mushrooms. This is what priests think happens when you masturbate. When you touch your balls, the priests come after you, basically, yeah. What the hell is this thing? I've never seen one of these before. What are you? Get out of the way. What is this? I don't know what this is. Is this even a thing? What is it? Oh, here it is. I was looking on the wrong side, I think. Oh, it's like a relic. Okay. The imprint of an ancient civilization was once absorbed by this strange thing. The noble travelers will be spared. Their journey through the cosmos shall not be thwarted, so it is decreed. The will of Herc demands it. The Viking shall honor the judgment and belief of the ancients. Let's seek knowledge of the past. Oh, I forgot this is what this does. It kind of releases a signal that you can track. Historical data revealed. Historical data which gets revealed, and then I think you can track like a hidden treasure that belongs to the Viking species. So there may or may not be something interesting that comes out of this, but I do enjoy these little treasure hunts. So my launch thrusters are at 0, which is why I like landing pads so much, because now I have to make freaking metal plating all over again. Thank God we can reach this within orbital timings. Ancient ruin. Well, joy. Thank God we're not being chased by sentinels anymore, but yeah. I touched my balls and then everything exploded. It's just great. I think there's a significant delay between me receiving messages and you sending them. But it's just kind of one of the accessories of being an epic gamer, I suppose. Let's crash through mushrooms, I enjoy that stuff. So this is an ancient ruin. I believe it belongs to one of those ancient civilizations that everyone was talking about loosely. What's all that? That's a fungal cluster. That's an unknown building within range, but don't think it matters for the time being. There are more Gravitino balls here, like they just kind of tend to center around society, so I need to be careful of that. The thing is, though, the Gravitino balls here, whenever you pick them up, you get attacked by sentinels as well, so it's very annoying. Right. We need to be looking for relics underground. There should be, like, hidden keys. So if I use my goggles, my goggly wogglies, There's one I'm apparently sat on. Here we go. Artifact fragment. We need to find artifact fragments. Delay test. I wasn't looking at the chat then. Sorry, that's not valid. I was kind of looking for stuff without being liquefied. So we get these ancient keys, and then we unlock a big box with something precious in it. At least that's the plan, anyway. Right, what was I up to? I was going to refuel my terrain manipulate, because it's out of juice, almost. I use silicate powder always, because silicate powder is the most available resource. Yes, if I go up here, this is another Gravitino ball. They seem to kind of activate whenever anyone's in range. Did I just take damage from that? Good God. So that's the large artifact crate that we need to be searching, but we can't do that until we have better delay test. I guess it is, isn't it? Because that's something I will actually not pay attention to. So. Right, I'm trying to find the artifact keys. Is that it? Oh, that's a brick wall. Well, we've done well to get ourselves lost. Wasn't there one, like, right where I was stood? There's one a bit higher up. How have I gone this far in the wrong direction? I wouldn't doubt my magical ability to somehow get things wrong. Right, there appears to be one. Just get over the... Fuck it! I literally have a terrain manipulator. I don't know why I'm struggling. Artifact fragment. Reef. Right, let's go back this way now, because apparently this is the way we're supposed to be going. About 26 seconds! Oh my goodness. I think the only way to improve on that delay is to restart the stream. Which is a very sad notion indeed. So I don't know if I even want to achieve it at this point, but we shall have to see. Right, where is it? It's located under this, which appears to currently be an impenetrable layer of dirt. It's literally hidden by the planet's terrain. Unless there's another one I can reach, there's got to be more of them. Artifact fragment, there's one over there. It'll all add up to something. I will probably get a relic that's worth about 800k, or it will all be for nothing, and then you'll be disappointed. But the only way to find out is if you bear with me as I do this little treasure hunt. Because archaeology is fun, and it pays well. Right, there it is. Artifact fragment. Blah, 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 blah. So apparently, is it in this building? No, it's on this building. Is that right? No. Yes? Yes. There we go. So I think you need 3 artifact keys, and this should do it. And now we need to find the large artifact crate. This is the big boy. The large artifact crate. The Ark of the Covenant. What is in this cave? Stuff like this. You get these things which contain rare treasures, provided you have the keys to unlock it. See, you need 3 keys typically to unlock these things. I think sometimes you need more, but once you have the keys, you can repair the technology to unlock the chest, and then let's see what we have inside. I have this, mutated Branbor samples, and then these things can typically be incredibly... What the hell? Adorned with ripe, juicy berries, this plant looks highly nutritious? It's 847 years old. Why would you eat that? You know, let's take a look. Let's have a look at what this is. So it's worth 600,000 units, which is very, very high, but it's a trading item. It's solely a trading item. You cannot eat those. And thank heavens that you can't. Otherwise, I would be greatly disturbed. So that was what that was all about. We have now discovered fleshy plant-eating stuff. So that's great. Bing bong, ba dong ding, ba ding bong bong. Hello! Animal is eating plant. Right, what was that to? Besides refueling my launch thrusters, considering they're empty again. My launch thrusters are always friggin' empty, and I'm not very happy about it. Get out of the ship menu, you goon. I'm trying to find I need hydrogen crystals, dihydrogen crystals. Well, what luck! There appears to be some nearby. Let's go and check it out. Branbor sounds like a cereal. It does, it really does. Right, I need my mining beam for this, of course. I say of course. I can't remember which planet had the crazy ball anomalies on it. Balls! What the hell is this? This looks wacky. Bone-like structure. Well, that's a nice mineral. Branbor does sound like a, you know, it's got the crunch of the Branbor. Branbor sounds more like a cereal, like pest, like some kind of cereal worm. It's the thing you don't want to find in your cereal. Right, what do we do now? I suppose go up ski. Not enough fuel. I didn't actually build the fuel cell. It's a problem. What to do now? Because now I've refueled the launch thruster. I guess I could discover some more planets. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? I need to look for copper so I can refuel the... What the hell is that? That looks fascinating. Or is that the hypercritical planet I saw earlier? This might be the moon, actually. Come to think of it, it's starting to look a lot like the moon. I'm pretty sure it's the moon. It's the moon. Gosh dang it. I need to be looking for the other stuff. Because there are other planets here. So that's the supercritical radioactive abomination. This is the place we literally just looked at. That's the big one. We need to get far enough from the big one that like we can see the rest of the solar system. Because yeah, the only way to see and discover these new planets is to look at them and go, hey, I want to go there. I think. I don't think you can just randomly warp to different planet surfaces. So that's a space station. Oh, hello. That's another unknown moon. I didn't know they had another moon, and that's another unknown planet altogether. So let's scan this thing first of all. Clycus. It's a grassy moon. That sounds actually quite nice. Sounds like a nice place to go. It's got activated copper on the surface. This place has... It's called the Terrasphere. Ooh! It's called the It's called a Terrasphere planet. High Sentinel activity, but not ridiculous. I think we have to go here just to see what Terrasphere means. Might mean that it's anomalously unstable to a tantalizingly curious degree. Which sounds like my method of play, to be honest with you. Fuel remaining 69%. If I can push any of these buttons. There's some good names in this place. I like supercritical planet. I was quite pleased about, but radioactive abomination is even better. It has kind of like a redness to its atmosphere, which is also kind of fascinating. And I think we'll just continue to fly into black holes because that's just fun, man. That's just so fun. X-Tan. That sounds like an oil company, or even a tanning bed. Lots of Sentinel activity in this system. It's high Sentinel activity, but it's not aggressive Sentinel activity. So they'll scan you, but they shouldn't attack unless, you know, otherwise prompted. This surface looks a lot different than advertised. Right, landing time. Why is there there's a big old just kind of like patch of land over there. Right, now why would this be horrible? Parched sands, unwavering sentinels. Let's start analyzing plants immediately. It's just squashed my user interface. Right, can I actually get to seeing what this planet's environment's like? I think this planet's environment is actually neutral. That's unusual, considering one of its primary elements is pyrite. Pyrite is usually only found on dry or like particularly... There's particular planets. What the hell? Whispering egg? Oh no, I think I've just discovered why it's called the Terrasphere now. It's because it... Well, that's great. Incoming firestorm already. Well, that's lovely. But it's good I found pyrite here. Because pyrite is useful for repairs of many shipcrafts. Who knows, I might even find some stuff out here. Right, need to be aware of when that firestorm kicks in. Where is my ship? It's right over here. I'm going to analyze this first. If I have the time. Right, there. Starting to be a firestorm now. Is it even affecting me? Yes, it's affecting me. And then my course of action is almost always to wait in the ship until the storm passes. I can refuel my oxygen supply, because I've got plenty of oxygen to do that with. Crystal sulfides won't be too handy for me for now. Is there anything I can just kind of clear out? I need more pyrite to repair this thing. That's kind of what got me confused. Yeah, may as well collect all the pyrite I can while I'm here, because it's not very often you come across stuff like that. Magnetized ferrite, I'll need to make some of that at some point, but I don't think I'm in a real quick rush to do that. Why does the egg whisper? It's because it's because there's something alive inside of it. What the hell? I'm getting out so I can analyze that. That thing's wacky. That's a good point. While the storm's still brewing, I can check the fauna out. What the hell? What is that? That's what I just scanned, but it doesn't really... Does it have any other pictures? I don't know. Complete to receive that many nanites. I can upload this discovery, though. Upload. Upload. Discovering more stuff. Unexpectedly buoyant. That's a... It's not an appeasing discovery, but... It's just because I saw what appeared to be some kind of twirling thing in the ground, and I was like, I have to get a scan of that. Yeah, whispering eggs when you destroy them is never a good thing. If you destroy them for any reason, it will summon a bunch of what they call, I think, supernatural horrors, or biological horrors, that's what they're called. Which appear to be some kind of twisted alien mutant that will just feast on your remains if you're not careful. I need to refuel my blaze javelin if that is the case, because I can't stand wandering about this planet without my Second Amendment rights! What's that? Why is there a giant shadow looming over me? I think I've just discovered how the daylight cycle works. Be nice if I could, leave. That's convenient timing. Right, the storm is clearing right about now, so we should be able to step out in a moment or two. Temperature's falling. I believe about the 70 mark is reasonable. Let's give it a scan. Anything interesting we've got around here? So that's a silver deposit. That's fascinating. But what I'm really intrigued in, first of all you. What's this? Is that... What is this? What is this? Just kind of a little plum. Fecium. Well, that's nice. I'm trying to scan. I'm trying to scan you. I want to give you a scan. There we go. That's what I was trying to scan earlier. Yeah, whispering eggs are never good. Just kind of a random mountain there. Terrasphere. I can dig it. Right, are there any copper deposits nearby? Because I could use some copper. There's one there. There's a closer one there. Anything closer than 2.5. It's also a pyrite deposit. That's very convenient. It's hugely convenient. Did I make this? No, I didn't make this, did I? No. This was already there. I just kind of landed on it. I hate using up all of my landing fuel, but I don't like running. So, there's also that. Right, where is it? There it is. Brum, and we get to inspect some of this crazier fauna. Flora, even. I keep forgetting which way round it goes. I'm not a biologist, damn it. I mean, in this game, I really kind of turn out to be in the end. It kind of confuses me how these plants are wriggling. There's loads of unidentified minerals, including unidentified plants. Yeah, all of this is kind of sticky and goopy and, weird looking. But it's made of carbon and oxygen, so I assume it's good for the health. Jesus. This game really doesn't lack on its visuals, does it? Oh my god, what is that? Look at that thing! What the fuck is that? It's tentacles! It's tentacles! What the... Why are there tentacles? I'm still confused. Why are there tentacles? They're not going to touch me, are they? If I get too close, is it going to, like, poke me? No, it's totally harmless. I mean, that's one way to find out, but yeah. Need a buggy. Yeah. There are buggies available. I just, you know, out of all the designs that I picked up, I didn't get the buggy one. I do have, like, there's, like, an exocraft which is, like, a very slow-moving car, but I really wanted, like, a fast-moving exocraft. Or even, like, an aerial one. Like, I feel like an aerial exocraft would be great. But, it's a question of not only fuel usage for some of them, but also, yeah, speed. Massively, speed is one of my biggest, must-haves on an exocraft. It must be fast so I can outrun the stupidest of storms. Right, there should be a pyrite deposit around here somewhere. Is it this one? No, nope, Sentinel, that's right. What I've said to you. That is the entity I saw crawling around earlier. Right, where is that pyrite? It's up there. Apparently next to a buried technology module, so that's going to help me out a lot. Mr. Ship. Oh, I have some of those tentacles on one of my local planets. Yeah, that's creepy. I've never seen any predatorial tentacles yet, because you can find predators. Because I did find this one moon that was covered in mushrooms, but also angry dinosaurs. So that kind of put me off returning there, to be honest. That's another, what appears to be some kind of Gordon Ramsay recipe. More Fecium. Why must you always pester me, drone? What the hell is your problem? Yeah, they don't mind you just existing. What they mind is when you start to mine stuff. So if I go up to this sodium plant and go, bleh, okay, it doesn't mind. It's when I start drilling into this pyrite deposit. Oh, it's cold? It gets cold overnight? Yes, all of the pyrite. Give me all of the pyrite in your inventory. So it looks like I have to defend against two different hazards with this place. But the good news is the Sentinel just doesn't seem to be bothered. That's nice. Lots of pyrite for me, lots of pyrite for you. I believe that's enough. Well, let's... Oh, no. Don't you investigate me. Bollock. We should be able to repair this now, right? Yeah. I'm going to push that door shut, because that shouldn't have opened. Don't like yelling at people. What? Oh, really? The one thing I haven't repaired with is metal plating. Why my door keeps opening? I think it's because we're on a Terrasphere planet. Terrasphere! I'm missing components. Why am I always missing components? You foolish boy! What's all this about? I can't use those for anything, I don't think, but, Yabba-wee! Off we go. We've got some pyrite and some copper, which I'm going to use for something. I was going to make more antimatter so I could fly from planet to planet to planet to planet and then do some other things, right? Do I still have any chromatic? Not much at all. There were other planets we can investigate, I'm pretty sure. So let's get closer to this one, I think it was. Clycus. We didn't head there. We headed to the Terrasphere because it looked more interesting than the rest. And the Terrasphere certainly kind of lived up to that. Like, there were some tentacles on it, but beyond that... Yeah, the Whispering Eggs were peculiar. I'm trying to find where those... Oh, God. Don't stare at the sun, you'll go blind. Where those other exoplanets were. You! Let's go to Clycus. Clycus! Moon of Exegol. Yeah. Let's go to gonna take 30 seconds to get there, so always missing components, but the components never miss me. Yeah, it's a sad existence, isn't it? That's what you get when you live in a universe of solitude, my friend. So apparently we're travelling at several 100,000 units per second. It's also a grassy moon. I'm interested to see what the surface of this place looks like. The only thing that kind of makes me worry is, well, once again, the high sentinel activity. But yeah, you're right, there are a lot of sentinels. Oh my god, what is this I've just stumbled across? Look at this thing! Look at this! What is this? What the hell is this? What in the ever-living hell is this? Well, whatever it is, we're going to land on it. Oh my god, it's raining. This is the first time I think I've ever seen rain in No Man's Sky. Wow, this place looks nice. Broiling humidity. That sounds dangerous. So is this currently hurting me to a significant degree? No. But I'd imagine occasionally they do have epic rainstorms. Yeah, I miss components, man. They just never miss me back. Why, components, why? I'm interested to see what this whole deal is all about, though. Let's go and investigate this building. I'm pretty sure it's some kind of, like, grand archive. Yeah, there we go, planetary archives. So what do I do here? That looks like some kind of no-no barrier, so let's not go through there. What are you? Why do you care? Envoy. Poi, Jerdak. So I assume Poi means hello, it's just they haven't told me that. Briefly shaking their head. They seem to be a representative of the Guild of Mercenaries. I still haven't really investigated that yet. I will want to have the time. What's all this? Local Information Repository. Welcome, interloper, to this information repository for planet Clycus. Clycus historical data banks indicate several local sites of Viking cultural significance. Dispense planetary chart. You know, if it only costs 15 nanites. Let's do it. Oh yeah, we've got something to do while we're here. Wait. We can investigate the watery doom that is this place. I really didn't expect to find one of these things. But yeah, I think if you go to like an archive terminal, you can trade in like historical artifacts of very high value. Like donate them to the society, and that just sounds like a cool thing to do in general. Right, so where do we need to be going exactly? We will arrive in, let's say 8 minutes? 2 minutes. Superheated rainstorm approaching. I swear I've stood in one of these things before and it's just never really mattered. I need to be getting to the height where I can fully, like, because once you're out of the atmosphere, there we go, you get a massive increase in speed. And then you immediately have to kind of dive straight back into the surface. Not the most efficient method of travel. I need, like you said, I've just gone up and then back down again. That was foolish of me. I mean, I'm good with traveling for a minute. But yeah, I need to research getting an exocraft that's a bit faster than the old Minotaur. You always struggle to sell stuff because you never know if you'll need things. Well, some items are marked with crafting and others are marked with trading, so that's typically why that's how I distinguish, but I understand in certain ulterior circumstances where it's like, oh, there's this item here. Might not be able to use that yet. Yeah, superheated rainstorms just, to me, they sound like a hot bath, and to me, I think that's all they've ever been, because I've stepped out on the planet's surface before, in the middle of a superheated rainstorm. It's not really done a lot. Feels like it cleaned my suit, if anything. Oh my goodness, what the fuck? It's a goddamn space freighter. Crashed. Right, is there a spot I can land around here somewhere? Investigate this place. There's almost always places you can land and investigate, right? It'd be nice if the storm cleared so I could see what I was doing. And I've completely... How can I lose a freighter? You know what, let's pick a spot to land. I might be able to investigate this place. If not, then not. Oh wait, it's parking me for me. Nice. We might be able to find some rare gear in this place, if we're lucky. Right, does this hurt? I can't tell just yet. Ah, yes, that fucking hurts. Ranboo! Yes, there was a Ranboo. There was quite a few Ranboos. There was a Ranboo on the other planet, my home planet, Kaylee, which is a much nicer place to be, where there's a lot less rain and a lot less boiling you alive. I appear to be out of snacks. That's great. External temperature of 140 degrees. Yeah, that would do some damage, wouldn't it? Broiling humidity. Yeah, that's a funny one. So we should be able to investigate this crashed freighter, because this is like the one where you check out in the story, I think, but the only difference is I'm pretty sure it's just full of useful goods. I think you repair it with ferrite dust, maybe, so I'm going to have to go and destroy some rocks, but that's not a problem, really. And this place is only a grassy planet. Then I'll go and check out that big building. Are you going to subside or not? In fact, you know what? No, that was not what I wanted to do. What I wanted to do was take off and then go and investigate the ancient Viking building, because I feel like that's going to be something we do because I feel like the stream might be nearing its end. That's all I'm saying. Because it's been nearly 2 hours. I know this is a fascinating game, and I love flying through black holes the same as any other person, but you know, it's just the way things are. Am I going to be able to make it back to that research place? Probably not. I probably should have left a marker there. Maybe I'm an idiot. Then again, maybe the people who run the place are idiots for not having a broadcasting signal. Do you know, if I have a signal broadcast or whatever, I'll be able to find it. Oh my goodness. I'm pretty sure I almost flew myself into the ground. Can the weather just be done and fuck off? I've been waiting for the storm to blow over for 10 bloody minutes. Excuse the chair sounds. This chair probably needs fixing or replacing or both. Bum, 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 bum. I'm gonna check my messages while this is happening. What's all this? What's all this? What's all this? Looking on Reddit, something about Skyrim, blah blah blah. Well, this is all dull. First I gotta check out YouTube, check out the new Bertegue 5 uploads. It's been nice to see my current progress, yes! I'm quite happy to share it with you. I do hope to do a little bit more in terms of this game, because, as you freaking well know, there is a lot to be done. I like building on planets where there is very little environmental hazards, though going onto planets where there are environmental hazards will be a challenge. I'm not saying that won't be the case. Oh, come on. I just want to... I'm going to explore this ancient temple, and then that's it. I'm done. But this storm is preventing me from doing that. Yo, Pillux. Can I repair anything while I'm waiting for the storm to clear? Well, this requires metal plating. Can I build that? No, I need to make stuff. Can I make... No. Can I make... Can I repair? I can repair this with pyrite. Is that the one thing that needs repairing? No. Ooh, the storm's clearing! Well, it's about damn time, isn't it? Oh, I've used up all my pyrite. You'll have to hop on the game sometime in the near future to further your base and your progress, yes. I mean, it's all fun and games, isn't it? You can do that if you want, or you can do other things. I will certainly be doing more of this just passively. I probably should record more of this than I have been doing. I could record progress for this. Because I could record my major discoveries and cut out all the stuff where I'm literally just kind of hopping around and waiting for things to not explode. Right, we appear to be at the site of this... Oh, it's another one of these, is it? Yes, it is. Right, so the treasure chest, I believe, is somewhere down there. Now we need to find each of its individual keys. Which ones are closest to the surface? That one's closest to me. This one looks like it's closest to the surface. It looks like it's inside this little structure here, so we have to be kind of, Weapon charge depleted, oh no! It's kind of fun when you don't have a boring gent narrated to you throughout the entire journey, so I don't know, maybe giving it a go for yourself will make you have more fun with it. It is a fascinating game though, if not just for the visuals. Occasionally things can be a bit glitchy though, like I tried to join and start a settlement and they just kept dying over and over again and it was just confusing. Should be an artifact around here somewhere. Artifact frag. I'd be dead without that freaking terrain manipulator. Let's record some species while we're here. The more types of fauna you record, you can kind of just log them all. Gotta catch them all, I guess. Artifact fragment. Didn't I already get that one? Pretty sure I did. That's a knowledge stone. That's not what we're interested in. This looks closest. I can probably tag that, right? Yeah, let's do that. I don't know how long it will stay tagged for. Well, about that long. Blah 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 blah. Where is the box? I want to find out where the box is. I'm probably sat on it, aren't I? I am sat on the box. It's like TV remotes. You're always sat on them somehow. Oh, hello. More annoyingly obtuse alien structures. I'd love to uncover the whole structure at some point, but I just have to not touch any gravitino balls in order to do that. And bing bang bing boom 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 boom. Oh, what's this? Approximately 844 years old. Blighted woodcut. That doesn't quite sound like a box of cereal. The original text of this document has been greatly altered. Really? Entries have been crossed through, written over, and even torn out. Apparently by several different writers. Whatever was written here was hotly contested. I believe this is one of the early copies of the Bible. I don't fucking know, mate. I suppose we'd check it out. How much is it worth? I'm confused after all of that. Worth 677,000 units. You see, this is why we do this, is so we can have ridiculously expensive items. This is just kind of pathetic. This is also an upgrading thing, though. That's kind of nuts. Sentinel forces will respond to stabilize any such anomaly. So every time you pick up a Gravitino ball, Sentinels arrive. Which is why when they have stuff like Gravitino balls and all their ruins like this, because I'm pretty sure there's one at the top here, and you pick it up, you get attacked by Sentinels. That is just a given. I mean, you don't get attacked, but you do get attacked by Sentinels. Anyway, I think I've delayed the game long enough. Thank you all for coming. I've very much enjoyed not only playing this game, but I've enjoyed playing it for you guys, because No Man's Sky is an old classic. I suppose to finish, I could actually show you guys what my character looks like. Because you guys have never seen my character. Because I've spent most of my time in first-person perspective. But yeah, this is the guy. This is Alberto the Wanderer. I managed to get this cool little hooded thing from the Pirates. I believe I was just kind of hopping around in the Pirates world, and then they gave me this to celebrate becoming an honorary pirate. Which is something you'll probably find out for yourself. I believe I found that by investigating an abandoned outpost, and it was like, you must seek the voice of freedom, where we all live free under our own banner. It's basically just another way of saying we're all pirates. But yes, thank you all for coming. Thank you for skying with No Man. Yes, been a good stream. Appreciated the tour. I certainly appreciated. I mean, who doesn't love showing other people their stuff? But it's very good to hear that you guys all enjoyed, or you specifically, Master Joe, you enjoyed being in the presence of my glorious construction, whatever it is. You start to get like the key base components in a very key turning point. That's one more thing I will do actually before we proceed. I can't refuel the ship. But actually, that is one last thing I want to do before I go and fuck off, is I want to demonstrate, I don't give a shit. I need ferrite. I'm going to demonstrate one thing before we call it quits. That'll be very important to your story, and this is how you'll be able to unlock those, better base components. You see, when you finally track down Artemis, I'm pretty sure Artemis connects you with some kind of signal. Let's hop in here. I'm pretty sure I have enough ferrite to craft a thing. Oh, I don't have enough hydrogen. That's the problem. Where's the hydrogen? Oh, fuck it. There's no hydrogen for miles. Okay, maybe I won't be able to show you that today, but, oh no, wait, there it is. It's right there, but I'm instantly in a position where I know I can no longer do it. You'll learn in due time, but effectively there is... You kind of meet up with the rest of your traveler buddies, and then they give you ways to advance your technologies beyond anything you ever thought possible, which is incredibly awesome. You'll get the chance to do that. But yes, once again, thank you for coming. I know I've drawn this out, and I know I'm saying thank you for the 9,000th time, but by God, it's good to have you all here. And I will see you in the next stream, which may or may not be No Man's Sky again.